headphones, and they were on the floor in front of me. How are we all doing then? Absolutely fantastic. I have been writing a script all morning for my next video. I slept like 9 out of 10 quality, which means that I'm going to be exhausted all day. Now let me just tell my parents I'll be streaming for a moment. So I'll stop at 4 latest. Tired amigo. What's the next vid idea? Oh, the next video is just going to be 13 Reasons Why Season 4. I put that poll up and talked about it in the Discord server to basically just plan what to do afterwards. But I was like, let's just get this season done, you know, it's easy videos, it's like fun, it's pretty fun to make. And then after that, I think I've started to draft Stop Making Live Service Horror. But I was really enjoying a book called My Dog Vanessa, which is great. I think I spoke to you about it, Maze. I can't remember, love. Let's get everything into position. Alright, so I did a bit. Look at me. Alright, Maria results screen. So now that we've got the Maria results screen, we should be able to start picking up an item called a blue gem, which we need for the UFO ending. We have to pick it up in the bog at the start, and then use it in 3 places around the game. So this is kind of going to be the practice for the 10-star run, which I'm so excited to do. The water ending went fine, it was easy. We just did it on extra riddle difficulty and easy or normal combat. So just ran through it. Just ran through it, saw how we did, you know. There it is. I got a blue gem. James! Ah! Okay. Yeah, we're not alone. This is the extra UFO run. And it's our penultimate run. So as soon as we finish this, I'm basically just going to start doing 10-star run attempts. But the thing is, I have to do a plat so that this will be my 250th platinum. Thank goodness you're here. How you doing, Cessa? How you been? We were supposed to do Alan Wake Wednesday today, but I was so excited. I'm sorry. The boat part's gonna be the worst bit, but I've managed to make it look so that I run by default and I have to press a button to run, which I've realised is the way that you're supposed to do the boat segment, so that you don't have to hold. I was holding square when we were doing it. We don't have to do that. We can just, you know, we can just run, just leg it. So in the 10-star run, we have to pick up 150 items. Kill 75 enemies with melee, 75 enemies with gun. All special items, like ending items. I think that's it. Yeah, 3 hours, 2 saves. So this is what we'll practice. And we've got blue gem. I'm gonna make a save. I'm gonna see how far I can get before I need to save the game as well, because the Pyramid Head fight is really hard, I've found. He's really fast. Pretty tight criteria, tighteria. But I'm having so much fun with it. Come on, James. James got that absolute wagon going. James, you're distracting me with your nonsense. As always, the camera is the final boss. Yeah, I've been writing all morning. Having a lovely ride. A lovely ride. I can't remember where the RV is. So basically the trophy won't pop when we've completed the 10-star run. The trophy will pop when we start a new game and you have to find a camper. And there's a few campers around Silent Hill. I guess we'll just have to look until we find the one we need. But the trophy isn't for doing the 10-star run. The trophy is for picking up the item you get as a reward for doing the 10-star run. Which I think is... hello Kizu. Which I think is... near Neely's bar? I can't remember. But it's a blue hyperspray. We might even have unlocked the hyperspray. I will not be using the chainsaw either. But whoever does the SEO for Silent Hill remakes, Google search results really bugs me because I will search Silent Hill 2 2001 UFO ending and the top answers will be Silent Hill remake, UFO ending, and I'm like, what the fuck is all this talking about? All these like bits, these places, I've never been. Really annoying. Really annoying. Game rant. Fetty Wap. Just nothing to see here. I saw a really good indication of how... I saw a video and it gave me a really good indication of how fast I needed to get through a certain part of the game. Once I was past that, I could comfortably finish versus... it would be a struggle versus probably just reset and try again. And I think it's the hospital. And I think if you get out of the hospital... I can't remember. Maybe if you make the second save with 40 minutes to go? Because it's within 3 hours, isn't it? It's not within 2. So, I'm gonna look for items. Just... is this the, no. I don't know why it's giving me that camera angle. That really implies that I could do something here, but I can't. Just doing God's work. Gotta see if we can see the items. So picking up 150 items I don't think is actually particularly easy. I don't think you'll get that by accident, if you know what I mean. I think that... first of all, I don't know if it counts like quest items, you know, stuff that we need for other stuff. James. Yeah, okay, there's a health drink here, that's pretty useful. Yeah, I don't know if it includes items like the wax and the horseshoe and the lighter, or if it's literally like health drinks. Okay, so there's not much point going up that road besides the one health drink. James, turn. Can't see if there's anything there. Assuming not. Been back on Minecraft. It's infatuated me again. Ah, all roads lead to Minecraft, don't they? I was thinking about getting the 100% for the PS5 version. But at the same time, I'm also doing Phasmophobia. I don't know if I want to do another 250-hour one. What you been doing? Creative mode? Creating stuff? Or like survival mode? You working together, or are you know, sworn victims? That's mad, I'm on like 18. Ah, you are a filthy casual. Get out of my chat. You need 30 plats to be able to speak to us. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, getting 100% I think is something that I mainly do because I started by doing it. The first game I ever got for the PlayStation 3 was Dark Souls 1, which was a bit of a baptism by fire. And then after that, it was like my first plat was Spyro. Then it was like Okami, then it was Spyro 2, Spyro 3, and then I did the Dark Souls games and stuff. So I think it helped that I began as I meant to go on. I think if I had to go back and clean up a bunch of games that were now unobtainable, I would not enjoy it. Also, it's really annoying. My Alien Isolation plat. So I started playing the game, hated it, hit it off my list. When I visited Marcus last year, we finished it together. And then I got the plat, and then I realised, oh, I hid this off my list. Well, I'll hide it off my list. But because of the way PSMP works, I'm gonna have to fight. Because of the way PSMP works, don't hurt me. Yeah, alright. Because of the way PSMP works, PSMP now won't recognise the hidden game, so I can see it on my PlayStation profile, but I can't see it on my PSMP. And I've been talking to the people at PSMP to be like, can you like brute force this to be discoverable? Because I can't get it to work, and I don't want, because if it suddenly becomes visible to PSMP, whatever I have at 249 will get budged up and Silent Hill will go. So Silent Hill will be 251 and it won't be a milestone anymore, which is just the ultimate like first world problem, like trophy hunting problems only kind of thing. Literally such a non-issue. And I was talking to them for ages, like, how do I get this done? How do I get... And they sent me loads of solutions and it's not working. And the final thing they've suggested is get a copy of the game, get your copy of the game and just put it in. And sometimes that makes PSN like recognise the list again. And I was like, but I don't have my copy of the game anymore. I can't remember, I gave it to somebody. I can't remember where it's gone. It's all gone. I had a look. Kex was like, tenner. We'll give it to you for a tenner. I was like, a tenner for Alien Isolation. I hate that game. So I was like, I guess I'll just make peace. Unless I go and buy it for a tenner, play it, well, plug it in, see if it works, sell it back to them. £6. Did you dislike Alien Isolation in particular, or the Amnesia derivative horror style in general? Oh, that is such a good question. I hated it because, for me, I get really immersed in terror. Like, if you want, because I played it on stream for about 3 hours. My first 2 hours of playing it on stream, I was really scared, but the second I died, you know, the band-aid rips off and you're fine, right? But after that, the alien is so, like, cheeky with it, that you just die a lot. You know, you're learning how you go, you die a bunch of times, it's just kind of how the game goes. There's no room for... There's not a lot of room for error with the alien, and once he sees you, he sees you. But after a while, I just started to find it really annoying. I wasn't scared of the alien anymore, I was really pissed off by the alien. I was getting really irritated with it, and I've never played a horror game before that has made me annoyed, ever. So I consider it to be quite unique. Normally I get scared, or like with Amnesia the Bunker, I start to find it funny. You know, if the fear goes, it's still engaging, like I'm still into it and still having a good time. But for some reason with Alien Isolation, I just started to get really agitated, and I just didn't like it. And I had a couple of people being like, well, maybe you don't like it because you don't like the series, you know? I enjoy it because I love the alien and I love the setting. And I was like, but I do love the series. I saw Romulus twice in cinema, and arguably it's worth one viewing in the cinema. But for some reason it just didn't click with me at all. That's a well good price for that brilliant game. Oh, I really wish that I'd liked it. I remember I was super excited to play it. I made it a channel reward. Because I was like, yeah, when we get that, we'll do Alien Isolation. I was so excited. And then I think I played it for 3 hours and I was like, I hate this. And I don't quite understand why. I rather enjoyed it myself. I think it's because that game took on 3 phases. Being scared, then you die a bit and the alien becomes an impediment. Yeah, I guess it depends exactly, like... I don't want to save right now, but I've opened it, so I will. I guess it depends exactly on that moment, like which direction you go in. Because I normally love the amnesia derivative formula. I don't mind like invincible monster that chases you. I don't mind like hiding from creature, but hello Orist, how you doing? But for some reason I found it so irritating. Familiarity breeds contempt. Oh, left the maze downstairs. Not the maze, the map. Maze is there. Okay, so the monsters here are not worth fighting yet. Yeah, with fair confidence, I guess. And no, I think I would have persevered with it if it was shorter. I remember playing it and I played like 5 hours and I was like, oh, this is really starting to wear on me. How much longer is this game? Like, it's a horror game, it won't be more than 10 hours. I can't remember who else, somebody in chat was like, oh no, you're not even halfway done. I was like, okay, fair enough. I'm not your Mary. Hey, Ramen. Wow. Curious. Let's see what we got. Nothing. Yeah, I think if it was like 8 hours, I would have really embraced it, especially because there's like a nightmare difficulty. I love playing like games on multiple difficulties and like practicing. I know I got the plat for Song of Horror. We did it on the stream actually. I loved it. Yeah, I don't know. I think if it was shorter, I would have maybe gone the other way on it. But because it was so long, I was like, oh, I don't have time for this. Oh, you're no genius. It's John. Hello. How's your Story of Seasons going? And how are you doing, Ramen? Also, one thing I hate about, not Alien Isolation, but generally kind of horror games, is when they do this thing where you walk into a room and you're given a task, and the task is like, go downstairs and get the keycard. And you go downstairs to get the keycard, and then you find that the door to the keycard room is locked. And you're like, okay, I need a key to the keycard room. Where is that? Oh, it's like 10 minutes that way. Okay, I'll go and get there. And then you get there, and you get 9 minutes towards it. And then the floor falls out, and then you're in the sewer. And you're like, okay, so I have to get back out of the sewer, and then like around the back, and then into the key for the keycard room. So I'll do that. And then you start to get out of the sewer, and then you're like, oh, I need a keycard to leave the sewer. Who has a keycard? Oh, it was on the body of the sewer man, so I have to go and find the sewer man. And then it just kind of just adds just roadblock and roadblock and roadblock. I really hate that. I find that kind of I find that kind of thing really exhausting. And I know that's the point, but I got really annoyed with it. I think with some games I can really enjoy that, but not with that. Making me think of Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil's similar. I guess because Resident Evil is so much shorter, that's kind of where the difference is. But yeah, I was looking at doing like 20 hours of that, and I was like, I just don't think I can do this. But yeah, I don't really... I feel vindicated whenever somebody else is like, oh my god, Alien Isolation, I hate that game. I'm like... But at the same time, I would never kick you out of my house for liking it. Firefly, hello. I played The Last of Us for the first time after seeing your video. I'm surprised, despite knowing most of the story and being told it's one of the best games of all time for like 10 years, that it held up really well and I really enjoyed it. That's the best news I've heard all day. I love The Last of Us and I'm so glad that you liked it too. What do you think of it? What do you think of the end itself? Yoink. Alright, let's reload real quick. So we'll try and get our gun kills. Which one? It's good reasons to dislike it. Yeah, the thing is, I really like when a game doesn't try to appeal to everybody and end up appealing to nobody, which I think some other games do way too much. So the fact that it's carved out its own niche is something that I respect. Yeah. Yeah, James, you get it. Oh, Last of Us. Wait, you didn't like it? Yes, the medium is really bad for that. The medium at least had a little bit more forward momentum, but it runs out of ideas after the bolt cutters, which is somehow even worse. Yeah, games shouldn't appeal to everybody, but all of them need to appeal to me. I'll be very cross. Alright. No. So we need to go get the clock key. From room 202. Could not get it to click. Oh, that's a shame. I loved it on the grounded run as well. Huh! Fireflies aren't competent enough to make the moral choices great as it could have been. Yes! I loved Joel and Ellie's nattering. Yeah. Totally with you there. This isn't good. There's two of them at once. I'm leaving. I don't care. Huh! Oh. Oh no. It's a bug. James has the same reaction to bugs that I do. James! So I think that the key... Stop! I think that the key that he needs is on the other side, in that moth room, but... That ain't good. Yeah, I can't stand The Last of Us Part 2. I can't stand it. But I won't give any spoilers, mainly because my brother is still trying to decide whether or not to play it. Me and his girlfriend were having a conversation in front of him where we talked about how much we didn't like it, and we managed to have the entire conversation without giving any spoilers whatsoever. Which was a personal point of pride. Yeah! Marcus really wants to watch the show, and he was like, you could do a video on it. And I was like, I probably could do a video on it, but my soul would be full of hate, so... Oh. I really hate the little bugs that run around. And what's that? Almost... Yeah. Okay, we're doing really well for damage. As in, like, the only damage we've taken is from the bugs. Ah! Ow! I hate them. I wonder how much damage I've taken already. They do a lot of damage on this difficulty. No, we're okay. We need to hold out until we get to the bit where you fall off the roof with Pyramid Head in the hospital. So it's believed, but not confirmed, that falling off the... When you fall off the... Yeah. When you fall off the roof at the hospital, you land on the floor and you've got like bright red health. And it's assumed by people who have also got the 10-star that any health you lose up until that point doesn't count. So it kind of like resets the health loss parameter for the 10-star run. So if you don't heal before then, it won't count as health healed. So it won't count as health taken. I don't know. But it seemed legit the way it was described to me. Hiding spoilers in text? Ooh. But I haven't learned Elite yet. Wasn't big on the second game anyway, but fuck, the writing and characterization is so shit. The actors and casting, couldn't give a fuck. all individually decent actors, but there's just no direction. Yep, I heard the same. I heard the same. Morris, this is too big brain for me. I don't understand. Alright. I use me clock key. Yes, James, get the clock. Already, see, that's not good. That's because of all those bloody bugs. We should have shot it. Oh well. So the good thing about the Pyramid Head fight on this difficulty is that he's a one-shot, no matter what. So, you know, that is good news, right? That should be it. Also, congratulations to Peppa Pig and family for welcoming their new arrival yesterday. Evie Pig. Thank you, Breadman. Yeah, I just had a moment of panic this morning. I was like, I'm not putting enough effort in. But I appreciate it. There's a save there. I don't want to save because I want to practice, but at the same time, we are kind of practicing just by playing it, so. The fact that made national news baffles you? How dare you? It's a bad— wait, why is it a bad show for kids? What happened? What's she done? Peppa Pig joins ISIS. She's a wee brat. Oh, okay. Yeah, Daddy Pig. He was on the Graham Norton show, I think. I saw it on a reel, but like in the audience. Ha! Get him. Oh my god, I thought you had reloaded. Maverick! Hello. Do you have Cocoa Melon over there? On the barracks. So I'm thinking we get in, we shoot the bugs. I don't know if we can run around the bugs. I could be wrong though. Just seeing this. Thank you. Do keys and such count towards the total? No items, but witnesses. It was so hard to decide to play Silent Hill today. I was like, we gotta carry on with thingy. We gotta carry on with what I said we were gonna do, which was Alan Wake. And I was like, but I really wanna play this. I'm just gonna play this. Yeah. Oh. Isn't it such a horrible surprise when the door you're trying actually opens? Oh, there. We'll wait for one of them to come out. You have to be careful with these guys in doorways. Because if they get stuck in the doorway, they'll like wriggle at your feet and basically like stack damage. They'll animation cancel through like 15 attacks and just one-shot you. It's really hard to describe, but I hope you know what I mean. Handgun bullets. Oh my goodness. James, you're stuck. Cocomelon baby crack. Oh, you should know. Look how dark my room is. I feel like such a teenager when I'm at home. Nope. I need me juice. Crazy that this section of the game used to be like... used to feel like it was 3 hours long. No! Need juice. Map. I'm such an idiot. Alright, I think... So we've got the fire escape key. And we've got the courtyard key, I believe. Or no, we're about to get the courtyard key. By doing the thing with the rubage. Ah! But no, this isn't too bad. I think doing the Alan Wake DLC has kind of prepared me for this. Overstimulating and addictive. What about it? The mansion living room. Is it here? I think so. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else played this legit without using any guide or anything, but this bit was so confusing for me that I was in this apartment building for hours. Did you see the Lost in Cult? They're doing a physical edition of Thank Goodness You're Here. I did not know that. No, I was gonna send them a voice actor audition reel. I was like, I can do some voices. Hello. There you go. There's one. All right. Oh, so it was just the coin. Okay. Yeah, just talk normally. Hello, I'm Breadman. Oh, there's the map. Okay. Well, would have been so useful yesterday. So, we've already done this riddle difficulty. We did it last playthrough, so I'll be honest, if I get stuck, I am just gonna Google. I'm like, look, I've done it. I spent ages trying to figure out where those fucking coins go last time we played. And I'll be real. Oh! Ah! Oh. This is going as badly as it could possibly. Haha! We've done it. Careful. Okay, so there's 3 enemies in here, and they'll probably kill me. No, he left! Those guys, when they're like crawling around, are probably the most dangerous thing in this game. Oh, it's the sick bit. Oh, I hate this bit. I hate this noise. Stop! Oh, stop it, it's gross. Alright, we'll skip. Bloody hell. Played this game through God knows how many times, and that bit always... yeah, that bit always gets me. It sounds like me brushing my teeth in the morning. Alright, we got Eddie. We're so close to death. I'll use it, but only because it's the UFO and the UFO run. Okay, it's a treat. It's a treat, but next round we can't be, you know, relying on this kind of charity. Me, I'm the charity. There's another one. Yeah. What about the trades, Mr. Speaker? Anyway, I can't get political. Oh, wrong way. Get him! Casual! Hello. How's me little petty faloo? How you doing? There's a guy on me left. Oh! I'm lovely, thank you. We have 2 runs left of this game. We've done the DLC. We've done all of the endings now except UFO and dog ending. So, I'm gonna treat myself to playing this on extra difficulty to practice for the dog ending. And just kind of gauge how bad it's gonna be. So I think we've got the old man coin and we've got the prisoner coin or the snake coin. We've got one of them. So there's another one. Do we not have it? Yeah, the snake coin and the old man coin. I hope the prisoner coin is... Oh, the prisoner coin is with Angela. Alright, 2nd floor. Yeah, it was the part with Maria and it had this insanely difficult puzzle. It were bloody... And there was also a sort of jump scare in there. It really wrecked me. Yeah, it was the Maria one where she goes to the Baldwin household. And it's a ghost. So on and so forth. The worst jump scare is the one in Silent Hill 3. That really gets me in like all the worst possible ways. But yeah, there's one in that DLC. As you're walking up some stairs, it starts to play a flashback, but just the audio of a flashback. And it is the loudest thing I have ever heard. I see that bug. Stop! Okay, I don't think we can kill that bug. I'm gonna be real, I don't think we can do that. Yeah, I know, James. We've seen it. I think we're just gonna have to be really careful with the way that we run around it, but... I mean... Extra. James... No one tells you as a YouTuber just how much spam you get. Silent Hill 2001 extra riddle solutions. We did all of these last stream. Maybe I'll remember them. Maybe I won't, but G9 4G. Oh my god, this is so much harder than I thought it was. The solution is a puzzle. G9 4G. And it seems to be different per playthrough. Oh my goodness. Can a woman have peace? That's my question. Alright, so if the numbers go 1 to 9, then 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C, no. A, B, C, D, E, G, 7. G is 7, alright. After 9, letters take their place. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so on. Take the number of the letter and add 9 onto it to get the number you need. Okay, so it's 16, 8, 5, 16. And which way? Which way? $16, 8, 5, 16. Okay, I've done it the wrong way round. I have to do it the other way. Okay. 16. 8. 5. 16. Oh! 8. 5. 16. Huh? Understand? Oh, I don't understand. Okay. Combinations on the Zol tend to look like shockers at first, but it's quite simple. This time the combination in the memo will be composed of numbers and letters. Each of the 4 numbers can only be either a number or a letter. There's no real in-game clue as to what the letters mean. Yeah, I get this. I know you're trying to sell ad space. Another system is the hexadecimal base 16 system. The vigesimal or base 20 system. You can always extrapolate the system to make use of the full alphabet.
You just rolled a spare.
Oh my god,
Spare
Brother
me,
Woody,
bitch.
thank you for the follow. Sorry to be on my phone at such an important time, but we did extra difficulty riddles last stream, so I was like, you know what, I'll just have a quick look at what the solution is. So, G is 16. If this were a code, you would turn the dial in any direction to 3. Then you would turn the dial right to 19. Okay. Okay. So we'll turn the thing in any direction to 16. Then we would turn the dial right to 8. Then there to 5. Then there to 16. Let me make sure that I've got it the right way around. Let's have a look at the memo. Hello, Jiggy. You've caught me absolutely sweating my arse off trying to figure this out. Oh, it's 9-4. Why did I think it was 8-5? Alright, well. That will explain a lot. So 19. 9. 4. 16. Let's do 9. 4. Ah, first try. We got it. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, I refused to figure that out on the first extra run, and naturally suffered for it, so... We've done it harder than double pyramid, don't we? Get it. Okay, let's reload this and kind of see where we're at. Okay, it's not too close. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we need to find Angela. I believe she is downstairs. I want you to be mine again, baby. Alright. Alright, okay. We got our map. Blue Creek. It's crazy how much time you really don't spend in Blue Creek. But we did it. We've done it. Easiest game of my life. Oh, it's a fucking bug. Hello? Oh, we need the coin before we go any further. There's a save. I'll take a right, and then I think it's up first left. Oh, don't mind if I do. Go away. How you doing, bitch? And how you doing, Jiggy? Sorry. I was getting frustrated with a safe. Any items? Nope. This apartment building has really seen better days. Not a single crumb of this establishment is OSHA compliant. Sorry, we've played this before. One thing I do really like about James, and just the way he plays, is that if you walk past an item, he will like look at it as you go, so that you know there's something there, because sometimes stuff blends in. OSHA? I barely know her. Ow. Wrong way. I got Expedition 33. Oh, nice. I got that for Marcus. Which means, by extension, I have it, because we game share. Ha! I'm good, though, thank you. Currently sweating it out. So I do have notes for this one. And we'll just see if my notes are correct. From last time, when I wrote down the answer. I was getting really pissed off last time, Bircher told me. I was like, I can't figure it out. To be fair, the Silent Hill puzzles are so obscure that when you do figure them out, it's like a really proud moment. Like when we got the thingy, the T on the padlock. Hello, Caitlin. How you doing? Oh, I can take. I put all of these in the wrong slot. God, I'm an idiot. Welcome. How are you feeling? We're absolutely shit in bed at this. Alright, I put the snake in the middle. We're on our 5th playthrough, 6th. We're almost at the 10-star run. Just got one more ending to get. So we're doing it on extra difficulty, just to practice, just have a go. Kind of seal up all the holes in our playstyle. I started Name of the Rose a few weeks ago. Oh, amazing. You'll probably notice that I mispronounced it, because I've only ever read it. I had a few people be like, you mispronounced that. I was like, oh, shit, of course I did. Whoops. Only ever reading the names is, such a flaw I have. I came from your Rachel Foster video, so deciding whether to play or not. Well, I mean, it's always up to you in the end, isn't it? I'd say fundamentally I wouldn't recommend it, but mainly just because it's so boring. Such a boring little game. It's like 8 chapters before anything starts happening. Alright, let's... I think, what is it, like a $5? You can get The Witcher 3 for £7. 300 hours easy. Okay, cool. It's time to practice against P-Head. Just drive an engagement. Meow. Yeah. When I definitely make a mistake totally on purpose, it's actually just driving engagement. Maria. Alright, let's have a go at extra difficulty Pyramid Head. Again. Oh wait, no, we've never done Pyramid Head on extra difficulty before. This is the first time. I don't even remember if we're supposed to go left or right. Oh, it's this way. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Okay, so you lather him with bullets. Yeah, it's the only way to make him slow down enough that you can get past him. To be fair, that was fun. Well, fair enough. If that gets me during the 10-star run, I'll be out the window. I'll be gone. I played Everyone's Gone to the Rapture and said, I love that game. I love that game. The other day, Marcus was like, why do you keep complaining that Mass Effect 2 has too much talking when Everybody's Gone to the Rapture? You love Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. It's like one of your favourite games. I was like, yeah, because it's 2 hours long. And it's not like read a codex. It's like a story. Ow! Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy Mass Effect 2. But I'll get to the point where I'm playing it, where I'm like, right, I'm done listening to just people talk now. I want to I wanna shoot things now. Oh, that was so close. Oh, this is such a bad boss fight. The worst I've ever done. Oh! Okay, I have to be really careful of just kind of what he's doing. It felt, yeah, I really liked that it felt like a radio play as well. I thought that it was a really great... Where is he? What's he doing? I thought it was a really great, Oh! Oh! This is gonna be an absolute nail-biter on this story. Oh! Sorry, I'm shitting my pants off. Yeah! We got it. Yeah, no, I love it. I love the way that they told the story just through dialogue. Loved the kind of eldritch horror undertones. It's definitely the game where, like, the more you think about it, the more weird stuff you could pick up. Also, if you get too close to him when he's walking down the stairs, he'll re-aggro on you and then never un-aggro on you, and you can't kill him, so you'll just die in the corridor. Just die here. So we have to be really careful with what we do, and we have to be really careful not to, like, piss him off as he's going down the stairs. Like, if you shoot him again, I think he just walks straight back up and tries to kill you. Where the wind blows. Yeah, Pyramid Head, Pyramid Head was like a fun boss fight in easy and normal. In hard mode, I think he took me like 8 tries, despite the fact that I've fought him many times. So he's so hard in those difficulties that he's basically like fighting a new boss. Just checking for items and other such things. No, I've gone the wrong way again. Okay. Yeah, on hard and extra he is a force to be reckoned with, and kind of a force to hope that you're lucky with. That range he's got is insane, and it seems to be pretty whether or not he decides to miss you when he attacks. Whether he's just playing with you. Is that an item? Yeah. Oh, it's 2. Oh, don't mind me. I knew there were a few things here. We'll try and grab what we can, because we don't come back to this. I think we can access this space again, but I don't believe we will ever, ever, ever be back here, so it's good to make sure. How merciful is the manifestation feeling? What does that mean? What is this? Ah! Look through telescope. Okay, we're getting items, we're getting stuff. Don't care. Get a load of this guy. Alright. I think this will be a banger video though. That Marvel Rivals video was really fun to make, but it marks probably the end of the long videos I do. Or like every video being a long video. I think I'll do this one by runs. By runs. Yeah. How merciful. Doesn't seem to be any items here that are useful. No, there's not much reason for us coming here, but that's good. That means we've learned something. Means we've learned not to waste our time. She stood over a health drink. Get off. Ha. Okay, let's look for things. Damn. Have you played Crow Country? If so, what do you think? I think it's a cool survival horror game. Crow Country. I haven't played it, but it rings a massive bell. Crow Country. No, I can't say I'm familiar, but I've definitely heard about it. I'm currently waiting for mouthwashing to come to console. It's not on console at all yet, which means I haven't played it and I've managed to avoid spoilers really well. Anything at the inn? I'm super excited to get my hands on it. I do really appreciate when companies like really nail the marketing time. Like, I remember when the Phasmo devs decided that they were going to release Phasmophobia for console. They had an accident at their office and they lost their progress, which is fair enough. You know, I'm not slugging them off for it, but it was quite unlucky in the sense that they definitely missed their best window, I think. Their window of, like, the biggest hype. And they still ended up selling loads of copies. But I think it put their roadmap back by several years. All the stuff they announced that they were going to release in 2001, they still haven't released, and I think they've pushed back to 2027. So I like that the Mouthwash devs kind of saw what they had and then, like, jumped on it, you know. The Thing remastered. What are you talking about, love? I love how Callan and Maze both use the word interesting to describe mouthwashing, and nothing else, but at the same time. Ow. It's definitely telling that interesting is the word. Alright, we'll just heal on this run. We'll heal and save. We'll heal and save. We're here to practice, we're here to learn. So we'll grab our... Oh, I forgot to get me white chrism. We need that for the, We'll get the book. I'm reading this. So much more would feel spoilery. Oh, okay, okay. They remastered the original games on the store now, but the disc comes out next month. The Thing? What are you talking about? Oh, are those your remotes, Kaylin? They are bloody cute. We could go in there. I just wanted to see if there was anything else that we could use first. Maybe something behind the petrol station. The game based on The Thing. Huh. I didn't know there was such a thing. Sorry, bitch. I just asked like 8 stupid questions in a row. Thank you. Oh, that's really cute. I love your teddy bear outfit. Alright, let's get Maria out of this cold. Oh, let me just look for items. Oh, that's a thing on the floor. Okay. Oh, thank you for the sock. I hate bowling.
Majestic.
I hate bowling as well. I feel like everybody hates bowling, but you still do it. I hate bowling, but if it's bowling time, I understand that it's time to bowl. You know, I won't be so selfish as to not bowl. Interesting is a good phrase for it without spoilers. Cool art style and the writing is great. The fandom has some of the worst takes I've ever heard from anybody that's semi-literate. Oof, I love it when Maze goes off about stuff. Just such rare fire.
Did you find the lady you were looking for?
Did you find the lady you were looking for? Would you record this at the end of a sewer pipe? This is YouTube tax on Twitch. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot. It really does. I'm glad you like my videos as well. I'm working on my next and final 13 Reasons Why video now.
Eddie? Oh.
And then after that, it'll probably be a video about live service horror. And it's going to be great because a few years ago I did a video about how much I love co-op horror. And to be fair, I do love co-op horror, but I hate live service horror. And as it stands, those are the only two. They're the same thing right now. Let me have some of my bucket of water. I think that we probably live in a bit of a bubble because I get the impression that 13 Reasons Why was very popular. Dylan Minnette wanted to make a season 5 that he would have led, but for some reason they didn't. Such long scripts. Well, it wasn't a question, but I don't really know either. It's really hard to write them without getting completely lost in them. Having a proofreader helps. I went with a guy from America who's published some of his own books, and he gives some really valuable insight. But I basically say to him, like, tell me if it makes sense. Tell me if, you know, something could be taken out. Tell me if things need to be changed, and that's basically what he does. Help me keep it efficient, and I think he nails it. I think my scripts would be a lot worse without him. I remember the backlash against it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm really sick of live service. The thing is, I think it works best in things like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, but even then I don't like it.
It's locked.
I don't like battle passes. I'd rather just buy a game, you know. Yeah. I've seen quite a few people talk about it positively beyond the first season, but those people are usually in my comment section, so it's like, it's the people who care enough about the series now to still talk about it. So I think you will get that skew. Could you define live service for me? Live service is a game that typically comes out in seasons or battle passes, where the game itself will be quite a shallow format, and it will usually be repetitive, the same thing, 15-20 minutes long each time, and the progress you get is from ranking up and getting cosmetics on a battle pass. So anything from like Dead by Daylight to Outlast Trials to Overwatch to Marvel Rivals, stuff like that, where it's more about kind of keeping people playing for a long time more than it is improving a game. And yeah, so I like it, and when it's a good game I think it works really well, but when keeping people in the loop and grinding for no reason becomes more important than making a good game, I get really annoyed with it. Yeah, designed and updated to be played forever. And I would say designed and created to be played forever at the cost of player enjoyment. Games where they would rather you have 500 4 out of 10 hours of sunken cost fallacy than 20 hours that are 10 out of 10, you know? Like, I recently picked up a Ghostbusters game with Marcus. We were both really excited to try it because we liked Ghostbusters when we were kids. And I got it, and even though it doesn't have a paid full battle pass, it still uses a free-to-play live service model. It's still the model, even if they don't monetize it. So we loaded up, and it's literally just like, you go into a lobby, you start a hunt, you pick a map, and that's it. And it's randomly, more or less, not randomly generated, but, you know, the ghost will be different every time. I think we played three matches and then just put the game down. And I was like, is this really like all these games have become? Just this need to like fill space, fill time? Yeah. It's weird as well when it's not profitable in the sense that they don't even sell battle passes, but still do it. I'm like, is the idea that somebody else might play is the idea that your audience might play a different game really that awful to you, you know? Alright, let's have a look at what we can get. You can probably juggle like 3 live service games at a time, but yeah, exactly. It's the same thing that happened with MMOs in like the early 2010s, late noughties, where every franchise needed an MMO. There was like Pirates of the Caribbean MMO, a bunch of them, and they basically just do it because they expect their players to play it all day, but you can't play every MMO all day. What more could you ask for? Oh, it will wank. It will wank, mate. Marcus, I was talking about the Ghostbusters game we picked up the other week, thinking it was going to be like a story with levels. Thanks for the resub. And then it ended up being like a live service format.
Majestic!
I fell
So
asleep.
there's the exam room. Hello, Bahoo. Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. What's all this then? I woke up today at 4 AM. Well, good morning. Ow! Oh! Need to do some work, so I'll lurk and watch. No worries, I will be here sweating. Enjoy the lurk. It was a delight to catch you. Right, let's see what we can get. We're playing on extra difficulty, Marcus, but because we're such pros, we're just doing it. Just doing it without needing to worry. Where's my lurk command gone? I used to have a chatbot response, but he's gone. I'm sorry. My chatbot retired. It has occurred to me that he's no longer doing any of his timed commands. He was like, look, if you're not going to be streaming consistently, I'm not showing up. And don't worry about it, Marcus. It's okay. Let's go in here. Oh, let's not. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ow. Let's reload. Yeah, he resigned. Maria, get out of the way. To be fair, I saw a guy doing his 10-star run and he gets swarmed by the persons. They get like 6 good hits in him. So we'll take that. Kicking my tits in, we raw dogging it. Alright. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you are. They can be ass. He gets a bit nauseous. Why is my... Yeah! We haven't saved in a long time. God bless, God bless. Okay, we got the lapis key. Yeah, I was telling chat how we were super excited to play a Ghostbusters game. And then it was a live service format. But without live service, like, pay stuff, elements. So you grind for like 200 hours on Ghostbusters for a fucking hat. I was like, no, I'm good. Welcome back, No Genius. What happened? Why don't you like the Aurist? I thought that were a lovely name. Busting did not make me feel good. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Doo-doo. Wow, Hellblade 2 timed exclusive. Genuinely didn't expect that. Kicks like a dickhead. I think you're the second person in the stream to say that, Marcus, which is actually crazy when you think about it. There are a lot of enemies here. There's more than I recall. Right. So we need... Beep beep. Oh, we need another code, which might always be the same. I think it's 7661? 9598. Oh my god, that was a pin I had on a credit card. That, not anymore, but fucking hell, that's weird. That one made me pin once. It's crazy. That one made me pin once. That's mental. Every Xbox thing will come to PS5 eventually. Good. I hate exclusives. As somebody who, like, I play PlayStation, so I would argue that we tend to get the better exclusives, and I still don't like them. Oh. It were meant to be very own Silent Hill. That's mental. Crazy. Go. Right, reload. This place is full of enemies. Anything from the trolley, dears? Yes! Be Silent Hill. Hard to say. I've become one with Silent Hill in the process. You missed the thing the game discussion. Well, you can resurrect it, and Rick will allow it. Alright. So we're gonna drop Maria off. Yeah, we'll drop Maria off. My rear off. And get the roof key. Because we need it. We need it quite presently. Boring! Alright, let's go. Yeah, Butch asked me if I was going to play it, and in doing so, notified me that it exists. Right, make sure that we are fully reloaded before we walk through doors in this hospital. These nurses are rabid. And not as sexy. Ow! See? I haven't even bloody loaded in yet, Sarah. See, that one mental. Look at that. Just take me bloody block off. My bloody block. You know what? You make a good point, Casual. This should be struck off. Strike him. That is weird. I'm gonna check if we need to read the poem in the corner. I think we just walk around. Yeah, we don't need to read the poem. Okay. Oh no, help. Oh, to be fair, I didn't need to heal. Oh, James. Alright, yeah, so now this is when we would heal for the first time on the 10-star run. Because all of the damage you earned before this doesn't count, or it only counts as... I can't remember. Oh, wrong way. Me when you want to try on your meds. Alright. Right, now whose pin is this gonna be? 2421. Suck out. Sweating. Hey, that's my full name and address. My crypto wallet. A discussion. An analysis. Oh yeah, we need to go to the locker room. We need the shotgun. We need the shotgun. And I'm an idiot for almost forgetting to pick it up. Let's try this. No, this was the... Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's get the other key. I'm getting dots. Yeah, come on, get it open. Oh, me hairs. Oh. Right. So the hair is on level 2. Can't remember. In the post. I really didn't want any poo. What can I say? Alright, this is our first save in a long time, so... Dear Maria, count me in. Okay. Let me have a look. So, where do we need to go? We need to go down to the women and men's locker room. Okay. And then I think, wait, since we're here, we can just do the shower, right? Where's the shower? Oh yeah, shower room is behind me. I think it's the exam room key, actually. Which we may as well just get since we're here. That bug in the apartment block. Oh wait. Oh yeah, we do need to go to the locker room. We should have done that earlier. That bug in the apartment block really was like whittling down my health. So the bug's a lot more dangerous than I thought, and it's really hard to kill. I guess you can probably shoot it, but I don't know if it's like one bug that is gone when it's gone, or if it's like multiple. That bug said in the cadence of Dracula. Dracula. I barely know her. I miss my French toast so much. let me get me me needle and me shotty. Thank you. And then what is in the guy's locker room? It's in that pocket. I don't remember. Oh, this is the exam room key. Huh. So what's in the shower room? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're on the wrong floor. Oh, bollocks. Alright, well, since we're here. First floor exam room. Yeah, we don't need to go into the basement until we're in the Otherworld Hospital. Yeah, we're good. There we go. What's in here? Why am I going in here? I just feel like I'm getting pinballed around this map. Trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. But at least we're making progress. Just items, really, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is where... Oh, this is where you get the code for that door. Alright. Okay, so this is optional. It's about as optional as they get. Yeah, it's a really confusing game. I think especially when you know the direct route, because obviously that's the way you go if you don't know how to get through the door on the 3rd floor, which any player would have to do at some point. But yeah, I guess it was completely unnecessary for us to be there. And there's only one healing item in there as well, which makes it pretty. Where are we? Whoops! It makes it pretty I don't even know what I was talking about. Right, let's go. Let's get the elevator key. Yeah. So we'll do this to get down to Flesh Lips. But first, let me just see where the save is here. I'd rather just save. I know that we're only supposed to have 2 saves on the hard difficulty run, but if we don't need it, then no point. Yeah, it is really weird. Like, obviously, I made my video on this, and I played it when I played it when I was much younger. I've had like, it's one of those games where if I had friends over and we were looking for something to do, I'd be like, "Oh, do you want to play this game that I really like?" So you know, we'd like take it in turns, pass the controller back and forth. The amount of times I've played this game is more than an average game, which I would play once. It's no Spyro, but it's up there. But it's so weird. It's like having it's like a dream. You forget about it as soon as you've stopped. And there were so many moments when we've been playing this where I've been like, I swear this doesn't happen. What are we... And then I have a look at my video and I'm like, I've talked about this in my video, so obviously I do know what happens. Like talking about the in-water ending and like Mary's letter to him. I was like, I've talked about this. Oh. Also, I think Flesh Lips has the coolest theme out of any monster in this game. Is my favourite. Coolest name as well. Use Deadeye. Y'all. Oh, empty. Oh, bollocks, I'm on the wrong floor. I need to be on floor 1. I walked in, I was like, that's where you get the lapis key. Oh, okay, well, that makes sense. Back to Tahiti. Arthur, I got a plan. Black lung. You're just making me say things, stop it. I'm just reciting stuff now. Some of these rooms remind me of scarier versions of those rooms in Silent Hill 3. There's a room where you walk in and if you don't figure out that you can leave after a certain amount of time, you die. There's a room where you try and leave it and there's a huge scream. That one really got me when I was playing it. There's the haunted house, which I can feel is self-explanatory. Okay, here we go. Run! Oh, got 2 in 1. Got 2 of it. And I wept. James, the opportunity you just had here to end this at 4. Oh. No, it's like a sneeze. To be fair, firing the shotgun up close doesn't always do anything, as you can see. Ah. Oh. Oh. What's me ammo? It's so hard to keep count of shotgun ammo. It's pistols, I just count them off my head. But with shotgun, I always forget. Oh. 4. 5. Great. Oh, he died! Oh, his little feet fold up. Oh. 1. 3. Alright, now it's the 3rd flesh slip, and he's really fast. Flesh. 3. 4. 5. Well, I thought that was over. 5. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay. With no damage in the flesh lips so far. We're just saying numbers now, we are. 1. Yeah, no damage to the flesh lips. What can I say? Extra difficulty? More like extra easy. Not a a prob. So if we were doing this on the 10-star run, we would not even have saved the game yet. Okay, so we need to use the blue gem. Cool. Alright. Okay. Sick. Let's go. What do you think? Sick, right? Okay. Since we're not on the 10-star run, I'm gonna save. But we would not even save at this point on the 10-star run. We save just before we do that pyramid head bit. James is just a goofy bloke. So I know that we need to get the... I know that we need to get the ring from the basement, which means that we need the basement key, which means that we need... Maybe we can just go straight down to the basement. Can't remember. Can't remember. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you get more than enough ammo on this. I really thought that we would be like having to carefully, you know, sort our ammo. I remember that point when we started the hard mode run, and I was trying to like melee the monsters in the apartment building. You don't need to do that at all. What are the prerequisites for the 10-star run? So, finish the game in less than 3 hours. Save no more than twice. Any ending. So we'll go for the dog ending, which is before double pyramid head. You have to have gotten every ending already. Extra combat difficulty, extra hard riddle difficulty. You have to pick up 150 items and every special item, which is like the blue gem, the dog key, the 4 items for the thingies. You can take no more than 500 points of damage. You have to kill 75 enemies in melee and 75 enemies with guns. And you have to get across the boat section in less than 90 seconds, or 80 seconds. Where should you save? You can save wherever you like, but it's recommended to save in a bit, just before the Maria Pyramid Head chase. And just before the Abstract Daddy fight. Because in theory, after the Abstract Daddy, you've got like 25 minutes. So you do the Abstract Daddy fight, the Eddie fight, the boat, and then you're in the hotel, which is just fair enough. And bloomin' hell indeed. Bloomin' hell. But I think there's some more, but that's all I can remember off the top of my head. Dear Maria, count me in. The main thing I'm worried about is just doing it all without dying, obviously. Like, it's very easy to get discouraged, kind of 40 minutes into an attempt, because it takes about 40 minutes to an hour to get to that Flesh Lips fight, I think. And it's the easiest third of the game, and it's the easiest 2 boss fights. And thankfully, the hardest boss fight of that part is the Pyramid Head boss fight, which happens after about 30 minutes. So if you lose, you don't have that much to retread, but... I think the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to treat each third of the run like a different game. Like a different run on a different game that we just have to do deathless. So rather seeing it as like one big 3-hour monolith, I'm going to try and see it as like 3 45-minute monoliths. Are you gonna do any practice runs off stream? No. I think I'll probably like watch a few other people's runs and revise where they go and kind of how they do it, but no, I think I'll find it boring to do practice runs off stream. I think what we'll do is we'll practice getting to the first save by getting to the first save, and then we'll practice getting to the second save, and then practice getting to the end. And if that means that we, you know, do like 1/3 of it per stream, then I think I could live with that. Imagine if you did it off stream by accident. Oh yeah, just like trip and fall and accidentally get the plat. To be fair, I'd still be able to get the plat on stream. I appreciate your faith in me, Breadman. Imagine if you just got it. I'm like, imagine. Alright, how are we doing for rooms? M4 and M5. Let's try and get that. Hello? James! I think we're still doing better than the guy who's 10-star run I watched, so we should be good. Oh yeah, nice and red. I'll regret this. But yeah, I figure if we practice extra hard now, then we'll at least be familiar enough with what exactly we need to do, and we'll just be healing and saving as we go. And then... oh. Hello, Complex. How are you? No. Yeah. I think the biggest thing I need to practice is that bloody boat. Okay. What am I looking for? I forgot what I'm supposed to be looking for. Picked Oblivion up again. Reached every town. I feel like I'm at least halfway through, if not more. Ah. Hitting your stride on Oblivion. What could be better? Well, I was prepared. I will not apologise for preparation. Oh, stop! Insane. Oh, she is just leaving. Though it will be for my evil witch lady on my next playthrough. Oh, fantastic. Dark Brotherhood quest is one of the best, I think. That rhymes as well. It's really fun. I preferred it much more to the Skyrim Dark Brotherhood. Okay, so I think the next stream can be pretty rough. I've seen people walk in through this door and there's like 3 nurses immediately and they just like stun you, so I'll take the shotgun. Good one. James is confused. Ow. We did it! Didn't see. Oh. Well, well, well. Anything for me? Anything for little old Jamesy? Oh. So we wouldn't even have yet saved if we were doing it on the 10-star. Like, this is the save point and we could save here, or we could save after we've picked up Maria and done a bunch of things. So it's up to us really as soon as we get to this point. So we need to get Maria to help us open the... Hello, Satan's safe word. How are you doing? Welcome. We need to get Maria. Get Maria to help us open the fridge. Get the extra pack of stuff from the box in the storeroom on floor 3. And then I think put the rings on the door, and then it's the pyramid fight. So what we would probably do is do everything up until just before rings on the door, and then we'd save. But in theory, as long as you don't mind doing all of those steps again, and
Mary?
75 kills with a gun.
Oh, Maria.
See you, Maze. Thanks for coming. I think if you're, as long as you're alright with that, it should be fine. But obviously, you see how easy it is to die, and we've already used enough health to die. So it'll be interesting to see what our final numbers are for how much damage we've taken, because it feels like a lot. Let's do like 3 full heals. But also the guy I was watching do the 10-star run, he took loads of damage. He was eating shit from, I don't know, window to wall. So right. Whoa! Hey, me too. How you doing? So, whoa. Okay, that's not great, but I'll reload that and I will equip that. So if we go back down to floor 2 now, grab the ring. Come back up to floor 3, storage room. Save. Then I think we're ready to go. These nurses can spawn kind of wherever they want, so I'm gonna not invite that. Me shotgun fire? Alright, floor 2 I think. And then, okay, the radio presenter, that's good. That's good. Because that means that there's nothing else we need to do, I think. I get the impression that that basically happens when you're ready to go. And I think the ring hand is on the 3rd floor. This pyramid head thing is going to be a farce. I can see it already. Cool, lead ring. Okay. Brookhaven. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Third floor. I already feel anxious about the Pyramid Head run. I like their little, like, pencils. Very cute. Well, I wonder what our time is so far. It's gotta be high. Maybe? No, we've been quite efficient. Yeah, this, I think we would come here not so much because we need the healing items and whatever, or the ammo, but more because we need literally 150 items. You know? You get, what, like 7 on a platter there? Maybe 10? Seems like a no-brainer. Alright. Here we go. So this is where we would make our first save, which for the record is 2 hours into our playthrough? Really? Has it taken us 2 hours to get this far? That's not good. I guess we would need to go even further. Why is it taking us 2 hours? Oh, I guess maybe because we died to Pyramid Head, but that adds what, like 5 minutes? I don't know. Well, this could be a problem. Yep. Right. Here is my best effort. So, as we get to the bottom of this, we'll round a corner, and after we round a corner, Pyramid Head will be there. So we need to run past Maria back towards him. Yeah, past Maria back towards him, and shoot him 10 times, and then run. Oh god. Right, go. Come on. The safe puzzle. Ow. Come on then. We're going. Maria, let's go. Come on, love. Alright, you know what? That was okay. That was okay. I think we can do this on extra mode. And yeah, to be fair, we were at the safe puzzle for like, what, 20 minutes? No, maybe not 20 minutes. Sorry, James. I know she was not the one, but maybe could have been. He's like, she was one of the ones. A one. Oh, okay. Mind if I do? She was one of them, yeah. Have you heard the recent news? What news? Is this a Ligma joke or something? Sugma. Have you heard about Sugma? And I'm like, no, what's that? Humiliation. Ampoule. Anvil's on and I fucking knew it was going to be something like that. I got you. So our next... So I think the next time we use the next time we use the blue gem, I think, is by the boat. Yeah, I get it, James. See, this guy seems to think that we haven't played this before. Crazy. Yeah, yeah. Phasmo door sound. A clock counter. Very hard to pronounce. Yeah, I can have a go. I don't really know how to do that, but I reckon it's better than doing nothing. Also, yeah, at this point you would grind 75 kills with a shotgun. And I think you're allowed to spend 40 minutes doing that. Which I suppose makes sense. A kill. Well, I mean, I guess... Let's see, I guess that's less than a kill a minute, but even so, that's quite tight when you think about it. And I think you have to grind every single one of the 75 kills too. But what we'll do is we'll leave that. We'll leave that for that run, so then I can use the trophy to know when we've got it. And if we die afterwards, then we won't be able to do that. But it would have been a nice idea. Extra. It feels so great to be able to like sprint through this game on the hardest difficulty. Look at this, we're like shagging it. Couldn't believe when you said Phasmo only have like 2 devs making new stuff. Yeah, I think they've got 2 devs and 1 level designer. They're very they really like kind of hamstring themselves. Immo. I think they do. They keep talking about how they want to, they're like, oh yeah, customizable characters soon, customizable outfits. I'm like, I don't want customizable outfits. I want Horror 2.0. I can't pick up me. Oh dear. Well, hey, MP. Yeah, we got a crash. Oh, it's like hard crashed. I can't even quit. Bloody PS3. Yeah, we were due one. Maybe I should only play this once a week. My PlayStation does not know what to do. I was trying to pick up a fucking med pack. Is it because we played it too much? Did we love too hard? Konami! Oh, we have to do the Maria chase again. At least it's practice. And after that we were basically out, so... Come on then. Yeah. I don't mind that literally 5 minutes after our first save. But 5 minutes before our first save, I will be very upset. Sephi, no! Sephi will not be flung to the wall. Yeah. I know. And I wept. Alright, let me have a quick toilet. I'll be right back. I really wanted to just let it be known. I wasn't pinching a loaf, I was making a sandwich. Home time. Right. I love a sandwich. If I'm eating too loud, let me know and I'll mute. But I was hungry. Gone wrong bloody way, Maria. Why are you like this? No, next one. Love a sarnie, love a piece. Alright. So, I'm glad that I took a break to make a sandwich because I was like, oh, it's crashed. I've got like hours to replay, but I don't, so that's made me feel a lot better about it. I do wonder what this painting means. And I think that's about as much brain energy as I'll give that, but take another bite of my sandwich. The French toast I made for breakfast was amazing, but something I was cooking or cooking with, I had accidentally gotten dish soap on it. So I got to like the last bit of my French toast and I was like, oh, it tastes like soap. With the same door hallway logic. How would you define Silent Hill door hallway logic? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's go. Alright, okay. Alright. Come on, love. There's an equally annoying running bit in Silent Hill 3 where you have to run away from a red light in a haunted house. Amnesia the Doctor Sit style. And it's the same thing where you're running forward, or you're running left, or you're running right, and then the camera swaps. And then all of a sudden you'll run like back on yourself or something. Food ruined by clean. Exactly. Alright, let's reload as well. Okay, see, we only lost like a couple minutes, that's fine. On balance. Oh, I'd love to do a video about how The Shining and Doctor Sleep are about becoming your father. That was a tangent, but yeah, having to follow NPCs sucks. I think the worst game for that is probably Dead Island, because your ammo carries over when you die, so you can get really stuck at some points. Oh, I get it. Imagine getting home from the pub and you've lost your, like, 3-headed dog sigil. Oh, bastard. Stupid. Alright, I've almost finished my sandwich. For those of you who don't like the sound of sandwich sounds, they're almost done. Oh! Oh, I needed that sandwich so much. It was just ham. Just ham. Alright. Yeah, Complex, were you here for our Amnesia streams? You were around for those? Because we had a lot of fun doing that, but one of the trophies bugged for me, which I got really annoyed with. And I have to basically replay it again and hope that I get it. Oh! Bye! Sandwiches are just so easy to whip together. Also, my parents aren't much of like an ingredient household, so if I want something I have to get all of the requisite ingredients for it. When I moved in I bought herbs and spices. Crun! Hello Crun, how you doing? Alright, I don't want to pick up the med kit of spontaneous crash. Oh, the bunker was really funny. Yeah, we did the Dark Descent as well. Oh, if I had come in here, I would have been able to save the game. Isn't that not crazy? Is that it? Is that the green hyperspray? Damn, I wonder what hyperspray does. Does it... Well, we're not going for a 10-star run right now. Does the hyperspray do anything on this difficulty? Yeah, me medkit. Lost it. Suspicious spray can. Oh, my cat just sneezed. Hyperspray, Silent Hill 2, 2001. You have to beat the game once on hard to get a hyperspray. Rapid fire wildcard weapon. Depending on how many stars you get would determine the kind of hyperspray you get. Alright, let's try it. Chat Tsunami, how you doing? Yeah, did I save? Let's try again. Let's just save again, just to be sure. Even though I don't enjoy too many horror games on my own just for fun, I remember being surprised by how invested I got into the Dark Descent. Oh yeah, we were doing Dark Descent on stream. It's good. It's good. It's not too long as well. I think it's like... I think it took us 6 hours and we weren't playing it particularly quickly, so... Oh, wrong door. How you doing, Chat Tsunami? Bunker's really tense. Super tense. Okay, there we go. Now it works. A bunker really gets me in all the wrong ways. So, I guess we could have gone straight there for the hyperspray. I wonder why they don't use it in 10-star runs. Let's try it. Oh, he's not moving. Oh, it just stuns him. Okay. Well, I guess that could be useful. Maybe we could use it on Eddie. But why don't other people use it? Do you lose heart? Do you lose stars if you use hyperspray? I'm gonna keep that save we made, just in case. Sports Injury Center. Just working in the background. Yeah, I'm spraying them with something called hyperspray, which I've never ever seen before, but I've heard of. And actually, the thing that gets us the platinum is the green hyperspray, which you are awarded with for getting the 10-star run. So I knew of hyperspray, but I've never picked it up before. I've never even tried to use it, because I always assumed you would like void your run. But we're not on a particular run, we're just trying to finish the game, which I guess is okay. I guess it's okay. Where are we? Oh, we need to go back on ourselves. Okay, nothing there. Excuse me, looks. At least when we're doing the 10-star run, we're gonna have to kill so many enemies with guns as we walk around that physically I think it will be impossible for us to miss the things that we need to pick up here. I am really curious as to... I've gone the wrong way again. No, alright, I'm okay. I am pretty curious as to whether the hyperspray gets you in trouble. Birch, if you're there, could you help me? Just Google it and see if I'm gonna get in trouble for using hyperspray on my run. It's like, yeah, it voids the 10-star run for the rest of the save file. No, please, I just wanted to see what it did, and it was quite shit. Thanks, Birch. That's why you're a VIP. And also because I don't think you should have to ask permission to share links. Well, yeah, things have been holding up great since I picked it up. Maybe this is a good sign. Alright, take a left. My PS3 is making some interesting noises. There. What the fuck? I get so turned around on these streets. I don't even know if it's on purpose. Excuse me. Yeah, this is the way. This is how you know you're going the right way, because the thingies are there. Hello. I believe. Go through here. No, we might need to go through the door. There was a hole here door, but it's gone. It drains your health as you use it. Really? Oh, okay. Thank you. I think you've saved me, Birch. I appreciate that. Yeah, we must have been on green health before we ran away from Pyramid Head. Maybe? I don't know, but maybe it just drains your health really slowly. But yeah, if that voids the 500 points, then that makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Birch. I appreciate it. Bella. Passed away last October after 2 years of being sick. Brooklyn now always carries around the pink rabbit that used to belong to Bella. Aww. That's so sad. It's so lovely. I'm not a particularly melancholy person, but if I'm like really tired and I've not eaten very well and I've like done too much during the week and I'm just a bit emotionally exhausted, Marcus will get a text at 2 AM being like, where do you think we go when we die? Do you think I'll know you in the future? He's always like, I don't know. I'm like, well, I asked you because I was hoping for answers, so I can only assume you hate me. Do you think I'll know you in my next life? Yeah. Not very melancholy at all. But then, like, that 1% chance, I'm like, what happens? It was not rhetorical. Exactly. Spit it out. Oh, that's so sad, Complex. What kind of dog is that? If you die in Britain, you go to a better place. Just not Britain. You wake up in the Republic of Ireland like, ah, of course. Free. I will dig, thank you. Trapped forever in hole. They got like a wind turbine as like the centerpiece. Don't let Jiggy see you say that, by the way. Bull. Damn, my bull. Yeah, I don't know how much damage we've taken, but fuck it. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah. I wish you got 3 saves. I don't mind a 2 save run when it's a stable game, but when Konami ported Silent Hill 2 to the whatever collection this is called, the remaster collection, let's say, the HD collection, they kind of just like lay it on a foundation of like breadsticks and stuff. So we've had it crash quite a lot. We've had quite a lot of bugs. We've had quite a lot of like opening a door in it and winding up in an empty room because nothing's loaded in time, but it won't let me go back through the door. Would love a 3rd save in a context like that, but I guess we can't have everything we want. Oh yeah, by the way, if we were going for the 10-star run, we would have to get the dog key. But we would we would have already avoided the 10-star run, even if we only had 2 saves, because we didn't get the white chrism from the bloody apartments. So already lost. 30 left. Excuse me. One bodacious man coming through. I think the one thing I will make sure to prepare before this is like a little map of the routes to take while I'm grinding kills. And maybe a little map like before and after. Like before it goes into the other world, all of the items that you can grab as you run around, and then after it hits the other world, I think the item positions change, so. Maidens. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely starved. Should at least feature a free save system. Well, I don't mind, because the saves in this are pretty frequent. That's alright. But the problem is more complex. For the 10-star run, you have to do it in 2 saves or less. Which means that you have to go, like, an hour each time without anything happening. And not dying is one thing, because it's not dying, you just gotta practice, but not crashing isn't really in your power. James is waiting with a pillow for his next maiden. Whee! Maria's like, damn, it's so stuffy, I can't even breathe in here. James is like, huh? We actually sort of have, to be honest. Genius, we found out that if you play this with the new voices, it will crash a lot. And if you play it with the old voices, it will crash rarely, if ever, so. What does this pillowcase smell like? was such a good storage. Huh. How gauche. No, it's a bug. Oh, bug off. Are we in the right room? Oh yeah. Just a bullet. I'll reload since I'm in here. Because that bug will... He will annoy me. Oh! Oh, still got bugs, damn it. Fucking hate the bugs like this. They're so like, they're so cheap, the bugs. But the thing is, if other people can do a 10-star run, then so can I. Okay, so can I. It's James Bourne. Let's get it. I love a mostly stable game. Annoyingly, one of my favourite games, Cook Serve Delicious, got ported to the PlayStation. Ported to the PlayStation 5, Cook Serve Delicious 2. And I think it's got like a memory leak or something, because if you play it for too long, it will crash. But it will always crash in the bit between when the level finishes and when the game auto-saves. It really winds me up. Because it's about like doing things perfectly. So you're supposed to do days without any errors at all. Which is sometimes fine, but in some of the later levels can be super hard. Yeah. We're doing great. Okay, so... Oh, I hate games with memory leaks. I'm like... Because House Flipper also has it. House Flipper 1. The more you play, the bigger your save file gets. Because if you do all of the missions in a level, the bigger your save file gets, the more likely it is to crash, and that really winds me up. If you didn't have an item to break the wall before jumping, would that have softlocked the game? It's impossible not to, because you get the item as part of a cutscene. So yeah, technically, but no. They've been quite careful with their soft locks. Apparently, if you don't have enough ammo for the final boss, she'll just die on her own after a certain amount of time. But we never had to do that because it killed her anyway. Yeah, I know. Crazy. Yeah, yeah. Eddie. So there's the Tablet of Glutton. I've got a save. I'll use it. We're allowed to. It's a luxury. It's a luxury to save this game. I mean, we need to make the most of it. But you really do fly through this. It's nice. Eddie, that kills people. Oh, what's your favourite video game speedruns to watch? I love watching Crash Bandicoot speedruns. Usually Crash 4, because they get really freaky with it. It's kind of upsetting. Ow! Oh. Not him. Actually, you know what? I don't want to be here first. There's somewhere else I want to go first. Oops. First of all, I want this. Oh no, I want the map. I want the map, the showers. Run 64 are the most interesting to me, but casual speedruns that I do on my own tend to be Metroid games and Resident Evil. Very nice. 6 bullets? Who do you think you are, Rambo? Ow. The good thing about the saves on the 10-star run is that they also have ways just to redo, like, portions of the game rather than having to redo the whole thing. Like, if we do a really solid first third, we can kind of just do, we kind of just reload from that first save rather than having to do the whole thing again, which is nice. So if we don't get enough kills or something, we can just come back. Alright, so... having to keep saving to run all the time. Wait, what? What's that take? Locked. I've never speedrun a game prior and I sort of picked it up since then. Oh, fantastic. I never played a Metroid game. Silent Hill. Yeah, I love a Crash one because I like watching people get really weirdly sweaty with it. Like, kind of just ludicrous. I'm like, you really must have just played this and only this for years. If game save does on screen in Silent Hill 2, then James never runs out of stamina. Wait, James can run out of stamina? I've got more questions than I think you assumed I would. Okay, here's the lighter. I think this is the toilet. Don't like the toilet. It scares me. Might be Silent Hill 1. That would make sense. Mainly because it's not that I don't think stamina thing is legit, it's more that, I don't think game saved shows up. An ampoule. Yeah, this is where I missed the last time we were here. Mid-pipe. Yeah, this is what we missed last time we were here. There's a rifle in here that we missed. It was PC. Ah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll need that right. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Quick saving. Ah, alright. I do love watching a speedrun. I don't think there's ever a game I would love so much that it is all I would play, but I definitely respect a competent speedrunner. Alright, we're not going into the boys' toilets because it creeps me out. So, now we cross to the other side again, and we go through the prison this time. To be fair, we could have done that already. I guess this way, isn't it? Yeah. We could have done that already. But I at least like to have the tile. Actually, you know what? When we do the 10-star run, we should go to the shower rooms, get the tile, then do the prison cells. There we go. Okay, there's the wax figure. Gus! Hello. Ow, didn't see you did. Yeet. Right, so I think there's a room on the left here that is just an empty room. Trip to the Necrodancer is so hard. There's somebody I know who's been going for that plat for a long time, just kind of on and off, just practicing here and there. I was like, I'll live vicariously through you, because that's insane. Yeah. Yeah, I respect a properly tuned game. I have a lot of gripes about how The Witcher 3, for example, did balancing. But that's for another day, because if I get distracted and start ranting about it, I will die doing something. Alright, so we're still... Bookery! Welcome back. So, we're still looking for the tile, which is in here somewhere. It's the creepy invisible monster. Ritual. What have I missed? Nothing, to be fair. Okay, I think we have... I have my notifications on and my phone never pings me for stream. Oh, I'm sorry. We're only doing our practice run though, so you're all good. How you doing, horses? Okay, let's reload that since we're here. And... combine, combine, and combine and use. Okay. I don't think you make that much noise when you get hung. I don't think. But what would I know? Okay, so now we go to the opposite side. My DualSense got stick drift. Oh no! Which one's the one for the PS5? My PS5 controller doesn't get stick drift very much, but oh my god. Oh my god, when it does, I'm like, right, that's 80 quid. That's 80 quid. Because all the ones that are 60 quid are always sold out. Alright, here? No. Finally down speaking in front of people now. Amazing. That's fantastic. Yeah, this one is purple. Give us 20 extra quid. Or like teal or something. I've never tried to fix a controller, so you should, so that I can live vicariously through you. Aww, bless your horses, that's lovely. Alright, let's combine. Wax figure, lighter, horseshoe. What do you mean? There we go. You kept that very quiet. There we go. Yeah, I know. Clever concept though. I don't know if it would work, but clever concept. I used to play Widow on Overwatch, and I remember I'd stick drift so bad that my brother and Marcus would make fun of me for how much I was complaining about it, and then they used my controller and they were like, "You're an idiot. Just can't win." They were like, "Oh, it's not stick drifting," and then they were like, "Kirsty, you should have replaced this years ago." So we melted the doll down. I wonder if it's even worthwhile getting the Great Knife and the 10-star rum. Not for the sake of having something to fight the Abstract Daddy with, but just for the sake of having 150 items. Not for the whinging. You hit me. My controller were dying. I really wish sometimes that I'd gone on the keyboard mouse side of things. I truly think that my hand-eye coordination is now completely attuned to a controller. I don't even think about using a controller, but when I'm using a mouse and keyboard for anything, like literally Plate Up or Minecraft, I have to like be looking. I just can't pick it up anymore. It's like learning a language. The older you get, the harder it is. I can't, I'm not fluent. You bought me a new controller? That one went eventually too. That's life. I don't vibe with it. Yeah, I do really think it's like one or the other for a lot of people, isn't it? Oh, how you like it, Subnautica? Hades plays well on a controller. Really well. Didn't like Spider-Man, but... Are we going? Quick, Q actions. Oh, we're going down to escape. Ooh. It's labyrinth time. I fucking hate the labyrinth so much. Okay, so it's wire cutters first, I believe. Yep. This will be the day that I find out that Pyramid Head roams, like, upstairs in the labyrinth. Yeah, the web swinging was amazing. I will give them that. But I also really like that they included the subway system. For just if you wanted to like run to the opposite side of the map to get something. When I was going for the 100% and cleaning up all the collectibles and stuff, it got to the last few and one of them would be like 10 minutes that way, 10 minutes that way. And I was like, the web swinging is really nice, but I do really, really, really respect the fact that they have said, if you really just want to run and get this, you can. Like, Dying Light had a bunch of quests across both of its maps, and the first map was kind of like favelas. So there was some like free running possibility, but it was more just like sprinting around. And the actual city was really good for the parkour. But the first map was just you're just running, and your character has limited stamina, so it would get a bit frustrating. And they had no way to fast travel around, which was super annoying. I was like, look, I really appreciate that the point of this game is to you know, the point of this game is to parkour, but I really, really respect that you just let me not if I don't want to, you know. Yeah, I only used the subways a couple times towards the end. I was so grateful that they let me. Dying Light 2? Oh wait, I think this is the... Yeah. I still don't know what the answer to this is. I always just do it one at a time. Aha! That wasn't that one last time either. I think it is random. I think it's gotta be. Spider-Man 2. Oh yeah, I didn't play that one either. I was gutted. I got rejected for a bloody Doom Dark Ages key. I was like, oh, I would have loved it. I would have had a great time. Doom, the Dark Ages trophy guide is out. That was so fast.
You're alive.
Yeah, Dying Light is really good. Just really wish that for all the cleanup for the 100%, you have to do everything. I just really wish they'd put a few checkpoints in you could fast travel to, if you really wanted to. 3 out of 10, 20 hours. Damn. I really wish they'd brought the online back from Doom 2016. It was really good. And they just didn't do anything with it. The online for Return was shit. Yeah, I was gonna, at the most I would probably rent Miles or wait for it to come up. I keep waiting for it. This extra hard difficulty's got me acting up. All eyes are glued to the city of Haran. Oh, hi Ellie! You always fall into the full price trap. If you're in the UK, there's a service called Boomerang that I highly recommend. Oh wait, no, you play on PC. Never mind. It'll be on GOG one day. Oh, this is the wrong way! Okay. Yeah, if anybody here is in the UK, there's a service called Boomerang, and they will send you games. I think it's like £3 a month. Boomerang. Yeah, I like it. I like when a game knows how long it needs to be. I don't like it when they go on for too long. But that can include like replays. I like when games have higher difficulties and different challenge runs and stuff, so it's not that the game itself has to be short. Oh, Switch. Yeah, it's a rental service. It's really good. They don't have any limits on how long you can have it for, so it's not like you have a game that you have to give back 4 days later. I had Story of Seasons for a year. Oh, we are in the right place. Okay, good. Mass Effect! I was playing that off stream, but Marcus and I have put our heads together. I think it would be better if we finished Mass Effect 3 on stream. Because I got the plat for Mass Effect 2 yesterday and ended up really enjoying it. I played it on stream for a little bit, but didn't love it when I was playing it on stream. I think it's because it takes quite a lot of energy to like interface with a game that I don't know, complicated, story focused, dialogue heavy, exposition reliant. Okay, right. I think this is where Pyramid Head can show up. I believe. No, but this is the wrong way. I'll leave. I'm going. Oh. Who's your favourite character from 1 or 2? I haven't And yeah, so you have like a wish list, Gus. And I think the higher your level of membership, the more... Like, you can have as many items on there as you want, I think, but if you have the lowest kind of membership, they'll only send you, like, the top one. And the full membership, they'll send you anything. I can't remember. But... Okay, it's not too bad if we have to reload in front of them. That's really good. Caden! I saved Caden. I saved him. Marcus really likes Mass Effect 3. He's a proper defender of it, so... Maybe you two can share in that when other people tell me it's shit. It is pretty good. I like him. Sometimes I do get a bit frustrated with them though, because, like, for example, they have Rule of Rose. I think they've got like one copy of Rule of Rose, right? And obviously that game is worth, or it was worth at the time, I think they found a few more copies of it, but it was worth £1,000 for a copy of Rule of Rose, or something like that. Was it like £1,000, or was it? I think at some point it was worth a lot of money, because there weren't very many of them. And they had a copy of it, and whoever had it, just had it. They never gave it back. They just had it. For ages, the entire time I had the service, Rule of Rose was still taken. It was never returned. It was just one person had it. And I was like, if this person is paying £3 a month, they can just effectively own this game forever. And there's nothing... Tell them to give it back. And they didn't. I was like, give it back. Yeah. Aw. Yeah, Caden Alenko. More like Gaden Alenko. Get it? Wait. Yeah, I actually complained on the Trustpilot to be like, I think they need to sort out this system of like super rare games. Because you can't, like, people just have them. Like, you've basically just given somebody a copy of Rule of Rose for £3 a month. That's just their game now. Alright, focus time. No! Ow! Leave me alone! Okay, so it's definitely... so you don't have to press every button, as people have said. You have to wiggle the analog sticks to get out. James! James, just aim it at the monster. Oh, is it because I've turned your fucking torch on? You can't see him. Alright, that makes sense. We've saved. We've saved. People camp out overnight, but they announced they'll be limiting to 1 unit per customer. That's good. That's one of the reasons I stopped getting Nintendo stuff. I was like, I'm so tired of... Like, Nintendo kind of know. Like, you kind of just pit your, like, customers against your scalpers and just say, like, well, fuck you. Yeah, I totally agree, Gus. I think I was well annoyed. I complained on their Trustpilot, and they replied. They were like, if you like the game, just let us know. And I was like, I have. Bloody give it to me. Rule of Rose. You've just given it away. Yeah, there was a point where Rule of Rose was really expensive, and then they found a bunch more copies, and I don't know how. I don't believe that they're legit, but they lowered the price of them quite significantly. James! will we make ourselves. So he's not that bad as long as you're really careful with when you take the shot, which I'm not, so. So sue me. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I feel like Nintendo merchandise as a whole, getting it online is really risky. I was actually saying last stream that my parents used to get me all my Pokemon games off eBay, which was fine for the most part, but I had a look through them a few years ago and realised I was like, all of these are fake. You know, like when you can see like the blurriness on the sticker, you look on the back, you see like the way the numbers have been like put onto it, and you see like the thickness, and you feel like the quality of the. I was like, these are all fake. All of them are fake, which was all right on the whole. But I think I told my parents, and they were like, "What do you want us to do?" I was like, "No, I'm like, I just thought you'd want to know. I just thought you'd be interested." The Pokemon Platinum's not real. But yeah, having to send that back and like complain would be such a pain in the ass, wouldn't it? The resale bin. Oh, GameStop, you animals. You can't be selling fakes. Yeah, I got traded a fake Yu-Gi-Oh card when I was a kid, but thankfully I didn't love Yu-Gi-Oh that much. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. Uh-oh. Which one's Thief? Arson. Bodily injury. Thievery. Oh, it's the middle one. So I guess the bodies must switch places. Whoops. Ow! Excuse me. Oh, no! Yeah, last time we played this, Thievery was top left. Whoops. Alright. Okay. Alright, there's one dead. Thanks to my hubris. Oh no, me sexy go-go boots. I can't decide whether or not to do 3 and then the remake, or the remake. Perfect. Give me this. Yeah. Yeah. Easy. Okay. Note to self, next time check which face is which. I'd say 3, then remake. Whenever you put the author, I read it as, in Arthur's voice. I'd say 3, then remake. What am I doing? Oh yeah, metal pipe. I know. Me too. It's my favourite movement. Okay. So if we were doing the 10-star run, we'd almost be finished. Which is nice. Ah! You should have seen me during my Walking Dead Season 1 ending. But I didn't keep the VODs, and I really thought I had, which is a shame. Just for a trophy hunt? You know me, love. You can make him pretty. You can. So it's Maria. Cutscene time. Bye. Yeah, he's like, oh no, she's dead. Anyway. And then, oh no, something has made a big hole in this door. Dress up and horse game. Ah, oh, we had so much fun on Red Dead. We had so much fun. Marcus, how far did you get on the 100%, by the way? You got pretty close, if I recall correctly. Barry's dead. Barry. Get me on pool, and then let's save. Because we can. We're allowed to do that. Motorhome. I love horses. Oh, that's not too far off, is it, Marcus? So, the first section of this fight is fine. It's the second section that I struggle with. But we accidentally cheesed him last time, if you recall. Phasmo door sound. I don't really think you've sold to me how much you love horses. Ow. Oh. I love horses 79. My uncle's username ended in 69, and I was like, why is your username ended in 69? And he was like, it's my birth year. And I was like, oh, okay, I forgot. Eddie's a freak, he is. He was really into that. I'm not 46. Would you only be 46 if you're born in 79? That's crazy. What's my torch on? Doesn't matter, weirdly. Don't do it back. That's not funny. Ah, cool, we've got him hitting the meat. James, I really wish you would have just reloaded when I asked you to reload. He's like, I can't reload, you're holding aim. Ow. The guy I was watching get the 10-star run just takes all the damage here. He really doesn't care. James! Alright. Borderlands is owned by a very mean man, I think. It's the long and short of it. Right, so we have to do the boat section, but I need to do something else first. Thank you, Pie. They call him Randy the USB Pitchford. Well, the short answer, Complex, is that this game is old. This game is 24 years old. And the long answer is this game is really fucking old. It's 24 years old. Fortunately, it's just a little bit janky. Alright, so we have to wait for him to at least sit down. Alright. Is that the wrong way? Yeah, alright. I've already saved. I can't remember which way I'm supposed to row. I swear it's left or right. Here we go. We're practicing. Alright. That's why I did the alien thing first, as you can probably tell. But yeah, if that happens on our 10-star run, we have to reload the game. Alright. Save 2 is before the abstract daddy flag. Oh, I forgot to time it. I forgot to time it. Alright. Phone. I'll put it there. moan over it. Damn it. No, so on the extra difficulty of Silent Hill 2, you have to how am I gonna do this? You have to get across that section in less than 80 seconds. So it's really hard. It's like the hardest part. And it will probably set us back a few boss fights. At least once. But that's why the boss fight, that's why the save is kind of before it. We're moving towards the UFO ending. Okay, so even if you're holding square, you still have to row really fast. I kind of assumed that slow and steady would win the race here, but it doesn't. Hello, Cypher. Guess what I'm doing? Alright. Another practice, I think. Let me get a pillow. Let me get a pillow on my lap so I can put the controller on my lap. And I'll point the pillow down so you can see. I'll put the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of practice. We're going for the UFO run. I had the foresight, thankfully, to do the blue gem here first. Alright. So you have to wait for him to sit down first. Because otherwise he has to still animate it. Alright. Oh, whoops. Oh, I overshot it, damn it. Ladies. Do you like the way my hands get tired after 15 seconds, ladies? Alright. 1 minute 15? Okay. It's doable. Oh, thank you. So I guess we can get away with having to readjust it a little bit. As long as we're rowing really fast, we should be okay. Cypher, so I didn't realise that you could, like, run whilst rowing. So we practiced for an hour the other day. And I was like, I can't get it to take less than 2 minutes. And it's because I didn't realise that you could run. So I've had loads of practice getting it rowing properly. And now I've switched it so that it's on permanent run. Absolutely outrageous. Alright, okay. Yeah, Silent Hill 2's controls are pretty rough. Oh, I'll put the rifle away. Let's get the shotgun out because we've got the doormen upcoming. It's the Silent Hill 2 level of Mario Sunshine, I assume. The perma-run is useful. It's just silly though. Like, it can discourage... Yeah, I don't like the fact that... Because I don't know when you put your saves, Cypher, but we're probably going to do our last save just before Abstract Daddy. It's going to be rough, isn't it? Having to potentially do those 2 fights again just because I've not got the perfect... Yeah, the perfect... How many attempts did the boat take you? Sorry, how many reattempts did the boat take you? So we'll get the thinner, barely know her, obviously. So, we only need to get to the room that, James and Mary stayed in. Which means... Yeah, Abstract's a nice warm-up now that I've got him down. But my first hard difficulty kicked my ass. Eat this. The adapter with the PS5 controller. Yeah, the thing I've noticed about PS3 controllers is that they get gummy. Do you ever play Silent Hill 2 Remastered remake? No, we will, but I haven't played it yet. It's on the list. I don't know. We were just talking in chat about whether or not to do 3 or the remake next. Yeah, they're so like crusty, aren't they? They killed it. I've heard some really good stuff about it. All I'll say. Can't wait to see James's sad little face in high definition. Oh no, somebody killed my wife. Oh, boy. Well, let's go. So the doormen should be here now, and they. So I find that the doormen are able to stand up way faster than you expect. You have to be like so careful with them. Alright, well, to be fair, the last time I fought doormen, they killed me systematically every time, so this is okay. I hope he finds out who does it. Yeah, who did it? Who done it? Oh no, I was playing this on hard like a couple weeks ago, and yeah, they kill me. I'm really not looking forward to them. They're like my worst enemies to deal with. I feel like with the spitters, it's usually my greed that gets me. The lion figures is my greed, but with the doormen, it's like just 50-50. Fish key. Okay, room 204. And that annoying desk that I kept accidentally clicking the wrong thing on, so James couldn't pick up the key. Oh, go on. Pulled it off. I'd be screaming. How much damage did you end up taking? The guy whose run I was watching took, like, loads of damage. Uh-oh. Let's... I hate that crying noise. I only get it sometimes. Some of the runs. Yeah, I saw another guy get absolutely like shagged through and through on this run, and I think he finished with like full 25 or something. So I was like, oh, that's not bad. That's doable. Oops. Right, use me thinner. Lock. Oh, I wouldn't dare use the chainsaw. You're a lot braver than me. Yeah. Yeah, the shotgun. If you can get them in time before they stand up, it's great. But if you can't, then you're basically finished, as I learned. Cool, Cinderella music box. Cool, we're so close to being finished. Now what do I need? Oh, we got the employee key, so we go into the employee bit. Bro's password is lock. Yeah, Bro's password is Hill. These people, honestly. Almost there. Almost at the UFO ending. Where are the mannequins? They scare the fuck out of me. Maybe they come back later. Oh, like petty revenge. Right, so I think you have to get in first, look at the thing. James has to know that he needs to get out. And then put everything in there. And then we'll save, because we're not doing the 10-star run, so we can treat ourselves. I wonder how worthwhile the hyper spray is to use on the 10-star run, because obviously as Birch said, you drain your health while you're using it, because your health is your HP. But if you just like sprinkle it on somebody and then shoot them a bunch of times, maybe you can get away with some stuff there. Alright, let's go. So we'll run in, we'll grab the VHS tape, the can opener, across the corridor, blue door, bar key, tin of light bulbs. Oh, Cinderella. No, Snow White. Yeah, I'll take a map. Thank you, Chief. Okay, that's Snow White taken. All mine. Welcome back, Marcus. We're almost done. Almost for the UFO ending. The UFO ending on Silent Hill 3 is better, I think. But I'm excited to have my memory refreshed. Dino Nuggies. Oh. Oblivion trumps Skyrim in the music department? Yes, it does. And many other departments. I made it 500,000 channel points back when 500,000 wasn't that much to get, and then they changed it, and now I'm like, oh, sorry everybody. I am bread. Wait, you hold a record for I am bread, don't you, Surfer? You did it on a bunch of alts until you got like fastest achiever. Are you fastest achiever? What? Thank you, bitch. I will. 2 hours, 3 minutes. Christ, that is insane. It'll be interesting to see on the results screen how many items we've picked up. I am fish. Give me that. Stupid puzzle. It's not even a puzzle, but stupid concept. And I don't mean that as an insult. Yes, you can. Damn. Surgeon Sim. That's crazy. Well done. Alright, let's go and grab our belongings. Excuse me. Actually, do we even need them? Yeah, we need the puzzle boxes, music boxes. My bad. Yeah, I'm oh, I thought you meant that you were squeamish. I was gonna be like, oh my god, I'm squeamish as well, but no. Just shaky hands. Surgeon Sim's in VR, right? Excuse me? Here. Trauma Center. Silent Hill. Oh, I didn't realise there was a non-VR version, to be honest. Alright, let's save, because we can. Let's save, because it's a luxury that we're no longer going to be afforded from our next run onwards. I need to get my 249th plat. I gotta get Cook Serve Delicious 3. Done. And then this can be my 250, my mighty milestone. Damn, I have no idea. Your milestone? Alright, let's read this. No, so this one is... Mermaid? No. This one is... Snow White. I did tell chat I got the plat for Mass Effect 2. And I told chat that I would be playing Mass Effect 3. Okay, let's go and get our key. I saw people say that the UFO ending and the dog ending is faster to get than the UFO ending. I'm like, thanks for the sub, horses. I'm pretty sure that they're about the same. James. Oh yeah, a lot of the FNAF ports are just like completely broken, aren't they? Oh, okay, yeah. I saw people be like, you need to go for the dog ending because it's faster than the UFO ending. I'm like, yeah, by like maybe 15 seconds. It's here. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh, we have to use it by the window, I think. Yeah. It's Harry! It's 3 Polly Harry! Call Spoonie! Hello! That's what you say, James, like you're his disappointed mum. Sometimes it feels that way. He's me boy. He's my son. And he killed a woman. And he killed a woman. Yeah. UFO is... Oh yeah, literally 4 seconds. Well, this was beautiful. I just... Monster program. That was lovely, thank you. Action level hard, riddle level extra, UFO, Ending clear, 4 out of 4 plus 2. 18 saves, 2 hours, 27 minutes and 8 seconds. That's great timing. But that's not accounting for the fact that we have to do a bunch of kills with guns, so we gotta be faster next time. 44 minutes! Man. Items 180. That's really good, actually. Because we need 150. So if we can comfortably get 150 by the end of this, we really don't need to worry that much. 8 by shooting, 108 by fighting. Okay. Boat stage, 1 minute 15. Total damage 671 points. Okay, so could be better, but could be much worse. So we've done it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that an 8? Why is it an 8-star run and then there's 1 star underneath? What does that mean? Does that mean the extra star we've gained since we last played, or does it mean... I don't know, but okay. Okay. I'm so happy. Oh, let's make a save. Oh, that's alright, Complex. I apologise. It's just, this is a big moment for the stream, because this means that we can begin... Maybe it does add up, thank you. This means that we can begin the 10-star run next time. I need to get my 249th plat first. And then we'll come and do this. I'm so happy. Thanks for all the advice, by the way, Cypher. I appreciate it. And thanks for everybody. Thank you to everybody for watching. Then get your popcorn ready. I can't believe it. Next time we'll start on the 10-star run for Silent Hill 2 and hope that the game doesn't crash on us like it did today. If you enjoyed the stream, please drop a follow. I will be here probably Friday. If I haven't got my 249th plat by then, we'll do Alan Wake's DLC. And if I have, then we'll start the 10-star run. Okay. Thanks for being here. It was really nice. I had a lot of fun. I can't believe this was 3.5 hours. It felt like 10 minutes. So have a great evening, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.